In this video, I am going to explain how to prepare a signable lease document in RentManager. In this demo, I'm going to use the Chicago Association of Realtors to forward a sample template. We are going to make sure that this template is fillable in RentManager. That is what I'll be explaining. First, you go to RentManager, search in the text box, Signable Templates. This is what we are going to use. It will have all the templates. We are going to import that document here, so import it. The name is going to be Lease for Prospect, and this is for prospects. I'm going to import that file, which is a draft. Prospects are people who are interested and have seen the property but have not yet moved in. So basically, once the prospect sees the property, we send the lease to them. They have to make the deposit and the application fee and sign this particular document. Only then do we move them in as tenants. This would be the same case for existing tenants who want to renew the lease. But in this case, I'm showing a prospect who has not yet moved in. We are not sure whether this person is moving in, so we will not consider the prospect a tenant until they sign the lease and make the deposit. Only after making the deposit and paying the application fee, and once the background check is completed, we prepare the lease. That is the reason we call it a prospect template. It is going to load here. On the left side, you will see a couple of options. Basically, this is a signature block, used where the tenant has to sign. Initial is where the tenant has to place initials. Landlord signature is the place where the landlord needs to sign. Preparer fields. As a leasing assistant, you are the preparer. You have two options. When creating the lease, you can ask the preparer to enter information. Example: what will be the rent? Which unit? Move-in date? Move-out date. Or you can pull fields using script, like tenant's first name, last name, SSN, permanent address, etc. These are the fields that the signer can enter, for example, signer's email, signer's phone number. You can include checkboxes, or commonly we use a text box for tenants to enter, email, phone number, or any text. Let's start the process. The first page doesn't have anything, so I'm going to just save it and move to the second page. On the second page, we have a beginning date and time. We'll ask for this. This is required and can be transparent so that it's visible. Width 150 is good enough. Then the out date or lease end date is required. Click the edit button. These are the options. You can select variables from the property marketing. Let's assume we're going with the market price, so you have the price here. You can even test this for a prospect. If you want to select a script, say you want to pick up the address of the property, the unit that the prospect is interested in, you can pick that from the list. That includes the unit address and full address. You can test this. Now, I'm going to save it. So basically, when the preparer prepares this lease, it will take the prospect's preferred unit and place the address there. But if you want to keep it as an ask, then the preparer has to enter the unit manually. This is useful in case the unit is no longer available. You can ask for the field if that's the case. You'd then select Ask instead of Script. So you'd ask for lease address monthly rent. Similarly, the phone number can be pulled from the prospect script. If you don't see the email in the list, you can put it as a manual text field. And then the signature section. You must group them. First is the tenant's initial. This is the place for the landlord's signature. Since you've created 3 groups, you must maintain the same number of groups in all places. So, for example, Group 1 here, Group 2 there, Group 3 elsewhere. Wherever you need a signature, you must group them consistently. This is Group 4, this is Group 5, and so on. This is the place for tenant signature and landlord signature. Now I'm going to save this. If you click Publish, you can send the document. However, a common mistake is missing a group. Let's say you have 11 groups, but by mistake, one page only has 10. When you try to publish, you'll get an error. So to fix it, go back and ensure you match the group count. Then you select the prospect you want to send it to. Now this is the document preparer section. Here it will ask questions like, what is the move-in date? You'll answer, lease end date. Click Next. It will fill in all that information, and it will be sent to the tenant. Once you hit Publish, the document is sent. If you have any doubts, please let us know in the comment section. Follow for more.